In today's video, we will be painting this spooky rotten knight I got from my friends over at WarpedRiderGames. This figure is part 2 of my team's entry for WarpedRiderGames Halloween painting contest. If you guys haven't seen the first entry, be sure to check it out on my channel. For our first color in the scheme, we use Dragonfire Red on the limbs and exposed skin. After that, we move on to the cloth skirt, cape, and casket, using a cheap dollar store acrylic. I've done all that I can with my airbrush at this point, so I hand it off to Kiyomi since she's better at hand painting. She's going to start off here by showing all the paint she plans on using. We have Dragonfire Red, next is just a cheap dollar store brown we use a lot of. After that, we have a few metallics, Weapon Bronze and Rough Iron. She starts off with Weapon Bronze on the main parts of the chest plate, and then moving over to some Rough Iron on the chains, helmet, and gauntlets. Afterwards, she goes back to the skirt and cape to darken them so it's not the same color as the casket. Using Abyssal Black, she paints the leg wraps and toenails. Once all that is complete, she focuses on the hammer, using Weapon Bronze, starting on the trim. Finishing out the hand painting side of the figure with a nice metallic edge around the base. In this next shot, she moves on to a quick background using a scrap piece of paper. During this time, I coat the figure in a gloss sealer, then use a color wash to tone down all the colors and add some quick shading. Once that dries, we do a final coat of matte sealer to bring down some of the shine. Lastly, Kiyomi adds some bloody details onto the hammer and arm, going over it with a gloss sealer. And that's it, from Rotten Knight to Royal Tomb Guard. If you guys like what you see here, be sure to check us out on Instagram and YouTube at WallopsWorkShop.